for the Chicago Bulls. This is their first ever for a big man providing the help. And from time to time, we'll see Phil Jackson use what he calls escort pressure. Divac to the left-hand hook to give the Lakers a Perkins protecting. 3-on-2 for the Lakers. Scott, yes. And the Lakers now lead.
Particularly in the championship series.
Michael Jordan now 1 for 3 from the field. And again, it's Divac handling the ball well. Divac going down court. Perkins.
Scott, James Worthy has moved over now to guard Michael Jordan.
Bulls 14 for 22 from the field in the first quarter. They made 12 of the last 15 after the slow start. Divac's able to take the dribble from Jordan.
Offense with 10 seconds left on the 24-second clock.
Shot clock to 2. So once again,
as it runs down.
A look-away pass handled by Grant. Made the good catch, but under pressure, not able to hit. Magic with the spin. The pass off the dribble of Divac. What a play. Magic Johnson.
Magic eyeing up the court, looks left, but sees Divac's right. Jordan starts to move over, anticipating the one to the left. Gets faked out.
For 2 from the field, and 6 out of 6 from the line. Jordan rejected by Divac.
His assignment defensively is not in a scoring position. Runs over, traps the ball, gets Magic to give it up.
Cliff Livingston, who played 10 minutes and played well in the first half, has checked back in. Divac sulking. He was unhappy about the system. Things were not working at the time for the Lakers.
Magic just wanted to win, that's all.
Divac. So Vlade Divac, who has had another solid performance second half. But they are in the midst of a burst. And Jordan rejected. Usually like to get Cartwright going early with those baseline jumpers, and that's the case throughout the regular season. Divac off a beautiful feed by Magic.
Something they trapped Jordan on a double team off a pick and roll. He would find someone in the middle of the lane wide open as they go to their areas respectively.
8-0 run by Chicago. Here's Magic for Divac, and he's fouled. Bulls, the Chicago Stags of the old Basketball Association of America, lost to the Philadelphia Warriors 4-1 in the BAA's title series. Mike, I know you were checking that one out on radio. You've become so shy. Johnson and Byron Scott are at the guards. Shot clock at 4. Divac backing Grant. Here's Worthy for 3. Yes! So Worthy hits from downtown, and he has tied it at 14. Back into it. And you can see in this first quarter that Michael Jordan, there's Divac beating his man, and the game is tied at 18. No question that. And John Paxson returns. Pippen remaining on Johnson. Divac. Magic gets it right back. Beautiful give and go between Magic Johnson and Vlade Divac.
Steal, that time by Horace Grant.
And Jordan got it right back. Grant could not hold on. Here's Divac. Able to spot him.
Perhaps because they were happy with the success as Magic backs up and goes for a 3. Divac with the follow.
Another strong game for Vlade Divac. He has 18. The Bulls again by 7. Here's Worthy. And the Chicago Bulls do not want to be in that category. Trying to tie this series up at 1-1. Here is Worthy. And the Lakers 67. Divac, who handles the ball well, able to control against Jordan.
Take a whole lot. As a result, tough to get the ball down low to Magic.
Magic getting it down low to Divac. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the Bulls lead it 88-71. Divac getting possession. AC Green. Lakers spreading it out, looking for a shot, and still not able to locate one. Green, and he hits
out here, and I would think that Phil Jackson will play it the same way. Start Jordan on him and then change somewhere along the line.
Checking the floor, looking for the break, did not see it. Magic spinning and then dumping off to Divac. It counts, and the foul. Foul committed by Cartwright.
You can tell that the Lakers are prepared for the trap coming from the baseline. Jordan turns in baseline. As the rotation takes place, Divac finds the opening in the middle of the lane to receive Magic's pass.
27.
The Bulls inside people do an excellent job of looking and finding openings and then flashing to them when it looks like someone else is the first option.
And Divac getting great position against
The difference in turnovers.
Lakers open up with Magic Johnson, Byron Scott in the backcourt. Vlade Divac playing with three along with James Worthy and Sam Perkins. Divac.
Perkins, the extension, challenging the shot that's throwing Bill Cartwright off just a little bit right now.
Magic posting. Oh, what a pass for Divac. Beautiful backdoor pass. Divac from Johnson.
The Lakers like to use only 2 or 3 times. A back pick right there. Small man Scott on big man. The lob over the top by Magic, and then the receiver who has X
in the third. Crowd looking for a foul on Pippen, who plays Magic aggressively. What a pass!
Areas on the floor, interior passing. Small man on big. Keep your head turned to the lane. The double team of Worthy and Perkins.
At North Dakota, where he played for Bill Fitch, who is now the head coach of the New Jersey Nets. Divac off the spin.
Oh, make Jordan play Divac one-on-one. It's a mismatch. Too big, too strong. Backs him down. But the key
for 9 in the third quarter.
And the matchup again. Grant goes back on Divac as Jordan goes back to Magic.
Nice pass. And the
reacting to game 2, where the flagrant foul was called against the Lakers. This one on the cut, just a late rotation. Takes the legs out. Sam goes down hard. Excellent interior passing by this Laker team. They look for one another, and it's really by both teams. You're talking about the players up front. Bulls, then midway through that third quarter, they exploded to the big lead.
What a pass! Magic Johnson now lead the Bulls by 13 points with 4:46 to go in the third.
2 great ones digging in, concentrating, one on offense, one on defense, and then at the last second, the hook pass by Magic, finding Divac cutting under the basket.
Vlade
2 points, a layup.
Oh, a guard brush screen. Yeah, I was going to use the same terminology. Go. 14 on the shot clock. Going for the game winner. Divac fumbled it, recovered, and hit. Yes, and it counts.
But Vlade Divac has great hands. He actually loses it, gets it back, possession of it away from Jordan, and then has the ability to concentrate, finish, and says, oops, I actually made that one.
There's only 13 for 22 from the free throw line. 10 and 9/10 seconds remaining in the fourth. The Lakers now lead it 91-90.
Divac's a 70% shooter during the regular season. Right at this point, Magic could have called a timeout. Everyone was cut off. He elected to make the pass to Divac. It's not a good pass. Magic's arm got hit by Jordan, but
and tonight's Miller Genuine Draft Player of the game is Vlade Divac on the double team. And Jake O'Donnell with the call against the Lakers. And here's another look as Divac was called for the foul. Vlade Divac in the face of John Paxson, and then Cliff Livingston coming over. Up at halftime, Bob Costas, Pat Riley, And they will be chatting with one-time Chicago Bulls standout Norm Van Leer. Nice play. Here's Jordan off the fake. Divac. Will it count? No.
The basketball and then go one-on-one against the Bulls defense trying to beat the clock, and he's just a youngster in the NBA.
At halftime at the Forum. Smith, yes, 26. Time winding down in the third. Divac putting the move on Purdue. Campbell. The Bulls lead by 6 as they gun for their first ever NBA championship.